Welcome, everyone, to a Pac-12 chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Isaiah Mobley from USC, fresh off a MVP performance in the Wooden Legacy double-double machine against San Diego State. Great win over the Aztecs. You guys have already won 2 true road games back at Florida Gulf Coast for Coach Andy Enfield, and of course at Temple back in Philadelphia. So on the road, neutral, you've got wins. And now you're going to start the Pac-12, home Utah at Washington State. Give me a sense, Isaiah, where this team is at as you enter the Pac-12.
We're in a great place. That SCSU win was big for us. It was a real test for us. All the other teams were great as well. So I feel like we're moving in the right direction. And hopefully we can get started on the right foot playing Utah tomorrow.
So obviously you had to sort of adjust and retool with what you guys lost last season, especially your brother. But yet you pick up right where you left off, essentially, on the great run you guys had in the NCAA tournament. Boogie Ellis has been a huge impact, though, the transfer from Memphis, leading you guys in scoring at this moment in time. From your basically ground level position, what has been his impact?
He's excellent. He picked up our principles well, both on offense and defense. He's a great floor spacer. He can shoot it well. He drives it well. He has great assist to turnover ratio. So he's learning, he's moving, he's gelling with our guys. He's a great addition to our team. And I think he's just one of the many weapons that we have.
You know, there's now an expectation and a culture that's built at USC where you guys expect to win. You expect to be ranked, expect to compete near the top of the Pac-12. How has that changed since you've been there? How has that all evolved?
It's just been a culture change ever since our freshman classes came in with me, Big O, Evan, Max. We've all kind of just try to bring winning, like being the most important thing, not focusing on individualized accolades. And since we've all bought into that culture of both playing defense and offense, playing hard throughout the game, and just making winning plays, I think it's changed the culture here at USC. And we just hope to keep that going throughout the year.
So obviously you can't duplicate what your brother did for you guys last season. Prior to getting hurt, he had a great start, obviously, in the NBA. In what way, though, is some of that production inside or rim protection being sort of absorbed from others like yourself?
It just with Evan leaving, we all just had to step up, and we knew that. Me specifically, I know I had to pick up with the scoring load and keep up the rebounds, as well as some rim protection, guarding fives, guarding different positions that I didn't typically guard before. But everyone else as well, like Chavez has done an excellent job picking up the slack. Our guards, our exterior defense has done just as well as the interior, and I think that's the reason that we're a great defensive team so far, and we just look to keep that.
We're in a new era where conference games are in December, early December. What's it like to sort of jump right into it right after Thanksgiving into games that are pretty meaningful?
I'm excited. I think it's a good test for us. We kind of get a little taste of the Pac-12, and then we kind of return to non-conference, and then we go right back into it. So I think it's a good idea, adding more games to our conference schedule. And Utah is a pretty good opponent, and so I'm glad we get to start off with them. I think it'd be a good test for us, a good learning moment, win or lose. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and then it's never easy to go up, to Pullman. And this is a Washington State team. I know they lost Eastern Washington, but they've got a lot of expectations on them, a team that certainly can finish in the top. How much will those road wins that I mentioned at the beginning really benefit as you go up to Pullman?
It's just they're a good test for us, a good place, a good experience. Because we have a lot of older guys, but we do have some young guys, and they got some minutes on those road games. So I think it was important for that. So I feel like these guys just are ready to go on a true road game within our conference and kind of experience that as we get to the other great teams within the Pac-12 going and playing against them on the road.
And one last thing, Isaiah, you're going to have a home game and a road game in the Pac-12. You didn't have fans last season. I know you've already had some home and road games, but these are Pac-12 games. How much are you going to relish being in that environment at home at the Galen Center and then up in Pullman?
I plan to just take it all in. I love the fans. It kind of makes with college basketball. So I'm super excited to have both a home game and a away game playing against Washington State and Utah this week. So I think it'll be great for me, great for our team, and great for the programs, both programs.
Well, I appreciate it, Isaiah. You guys are off to a great start, ranked, winning games, playing well. This is a USC team I know we're going to be tracking throughout the course of the season because you guys continue to trend in the right direction. Thanks, Isaiah.
Thank you.